how do you, I guess, build off last season?
Oh, well, we had a pretty good season last year, but we made mistakes. So we're just going back, looking at all the mistakes and trying to perfect those.
What about you individually, I guess? Where do you go from a breakout season last year to now?
It's not about me. It's about the team. So whatever I can do to, correct my mistakes and actually, produce for the team, that's what I want to do.
What do you see at the middle linebacker spot? Sounds like it's competitive right now.
Yeah, it is competitive right now. We have, Cordarius Bailey, we have Tamar Sutton. We have some young dudes there that are really competing right now. They're in the film room. I'm with them all the time. So,
What can you share with those guys to help them along?
just always look at film, always look at, what you're doing wrong and try to correct that at all times.
Who stood out the most to you at that spot?
It's I can't say. They're all doing pretty good. They're all different linebackers. So, shout out to Tom Marcel and CV, all those dudes. Those my homies.
Did you expect to, going into last season, did you expect to have the production that you did?
I'm always, striving to, be the best I can be. I'm thankful for, everything I guess, everybody said I did, but I'm really not focused on that right now. I'm just really focused on trying to one up what we did last year as a team.
What I know you don't want to talk about you, but realistically, what kind of goals do you have in mind that you want to set out and achieve so you can reach those team goals?
Just probably become a better pass defender. Also, be able to stop the run a little bit better. I guess last year I didn't do as good at stopping the run, so I just want to, improve on that.
Coach Weiss said he'd prefer not to move you or Willie into the middle. What do you think, Coach? What's the biggest growth gap for those young guys? Is it mostly just a learning curve?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Just, learn the position, that, we're putting them in. Everybody has a role. We just got to try to fit into that role.
What have you seen from Regan? Because we didn't hear much from him last year. I know he had injury stuff, but Coach Campbell said he's a guy that maybe people don't look at enough.
Yeah, well, Regan, he played when I first came in. He played and he was really good. He had a couple, little injuries here and there, but this year I think he's gonna come back and do very big things. He did some things last year too as well, but I think he's gonna be even better this year.
Even in a year like yours where you had success, what are some things you've learned, or was an eye-opening thing that you can take and kind of use this off season to get better?
I learned to always humble yourself. You can't be a Superman. You can't make every play yourself. We have 11 guys on the field. We all play as one. So just put your head down. Trust that your guys that's out there on the field are going to do their job just as they trust you to do yours.
I think you had said last year that maybe it was spring ball or right after the season ended that Coach Haycock had kind of a, sobering talk with you that kind of pushed you,
Yep.
To have the season you did. What kind of talk did he have with you when last season ended?
Last season, he just it's basically the same thing. This process that we're going through on the football field is continued growth. We're never done. With the task at hand. So, just go look back, look at the mistakes, and perfect that. Perfect that. You got to focus a little more, and just try to perfect your craft as much as you can.
Have you felt like you've had to take a different role? I mean, after the season you had, and maybe one of the leaders of that group. You mentioned Tymar and Orion and Hummel. Those guys are younger. I mean, you're kind of a veteran with Willie, even though you're.
Yeah, me trying to go into a leadership role. That's what I'm trying to do this year. Last year I was basically just trying to do my job, just trying to be the best I can be for the team. But now I figured out there's young guys, they got to learn too, just like I learned from older guys. So now I got to fill their place and help them out as much as I can.
Is there somebody that took you under their wing, an older guy when you were young, that maybe you kind of want to mold that leadership after?
I can't say just one. It was multiple. Joe Lanning helped me. Jack Springs, you really don't hear about him, but when he was there in the film room, always, you know, trying to help me. It was from other positions, Kamari Katamoya, when he was there on the weekends, you know, helping me out, trying to figure out what they're doing in the back so I understand what I'm doing. It was a group effort. So, you know, we're all helping the young guys out. It's just not me, you know. It's Willie's helping out. All the seniors, you know, everybody who played this year. So
when you have so many people, you know, giving you advice, you know, giving you helpful hints, how do you remember it all just to be able to pass that along to other guys?
Well, you know, it's not that hard to remember if it means that much to you. If you're willing to sacrifice everything you have for this game, it's really not hard to remember the important things that you need to remember to be great. So everything that, you know, all of them said to me, you know, I remember, you know, here and there, maybe on the field, maybe, you know, when I'm just at home, you know, just relaxing. I always remember what they always told me.